South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. With Charles Davis as always. A big early.
It's week 17 of the National.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, it's Allen. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On second down, here's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 1st and 10. The lefty right to the air to start. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. gets him 14 touchdowns for the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads.
Now Cook loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Design run here for Allen.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here's Cook. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So they'll talk. Third down and 9.
Keep pushing the ball down the field. Got him up here, oh.
From the gun, here's Tua. He gets that complete to his tight end man. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Again, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Tua to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Sly's kick is good. And the Dolphins build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense. And Josh Allen head back onto the field. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Allen on third down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This brought him out past the 20. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll stay on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action, Allen. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Here comes a return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's 2. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Play action. It's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, Just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa to the left side in the hands of Hill. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Finding his tight end, Mayer.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Second and a yard. A carry now for Strong. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. They'll run with Strong. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Tua. He's got a man wide open. That's Waddle.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Tua gonna throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having. throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He's inside the 40. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll try and hurry to the line here. Receiver in motion, headed left. His best efforts to get away. Ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
So, third and 5. A run play here with Strong. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. The give to Strong. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 30. And the Bills first down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw on the move is caught. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. McLeod now to return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the fourth. On first down, Tagovailoa. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is in. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. They'll go play action here with Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. Big time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out on the money, big pickup.
They'll throw on first down without, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front on the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. I'll give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run.
The running back again, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll try the right side this time. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep.